Hello everybody, Bagels here. Welcome to the channel. So this is gonna be my first video for 2021, and it's not going to be a very happy and excited one for 2021 because today as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be ranting a little bit. And so the reason why I'm ranting is because of this thing in America we call essential businesses. Okay, so for whatever reason, at least locally where I live in the United States, we have this thing called essential businesses, where businesses stay open during a quote unquote lockdown or, getting stricter of people going outside to reduce the spread of COVID. And for some weird bullshit reason, fast food restaurants count as essential businesses. I'm sorry, but they are not essential businesses. What's essential is a grocery store because then people can buy enough food for a lockdown period, about 2 weeks or so, plus you can buy enough food for that. It's going to be expensive, but it's also going to be overall cheaper than going to a fast food place. So let me give some background, right? And this is not going to be structured very well because it is a rant. Please bear with me. I work in a fast food pizza chain. It costs about, our cheapest pizza is a pretty big pizza for about $10. That is still $10. For the same cost and ingredients, you could probably make 3 to 4 pizzas just by going to the grocery store. At home, in the safety of your house, you could make your own pizzas. And I want to just say, people who complain about not being able to cook at home, unless you don't have an oven or a stovetop, which most people do have a stovetop oven. If you don't have an oven, okay, fair enough, but you generally have some kind of cooking thing, some kind of cooking surface that you can use to cook food. There are millions upon millions of videos on YouTube that tell you exactly how to cook things in the easiest, simplest, and cheapest possible way. And that means there's literally no fucking excuse for someone to say that, oh, I can't cook at home, so I'm gonna go out here, expose myself to a bunch of people, and get some fast food for more expensive. Now, I work in a fast food business, and the reason why this really annoys me is because the company that I'm working for in fast food, I work at the cash register, right? So I get to experience all the customers. But this is COVID times. This ain't normal, before COVID times we're talking about. This is COVID. So I personally want to reduce the amount of people I'm coming into contact with. Now, when I go into work, I'm immediately in contact with at least 7 to 10 other people who are working with me. And it doesn't matter if we social distance 6 feet away. It doesn't matter because we're all in the same building. We're going to be touching the same things because we're making people's food, right? It's just how it is. Even gloves don't save that, and neither does washing your hands. It helps, but also it just doesn't. If someone's sick, then they're touching everything. It doesn't matter, right? So let's think about it like this. Me working at the cash register, we get about 70 orders, maybe 50. Okay, we'll be, just for the sake of math, right? I'll be generous. We get 50 orders during my shift. Okay, pretty low count, by the way, but 50 orders. And so that means at the bare minimum, I'm going near 50 people, whether they be paying stuff or I'm going towards their car, which obviously they've been touching their car. Can't tell me that they haven't, even if I'm putting in their trunk. And so those 50 people have gone into close proximity of me because I had to give them their food. Then those 50 people have also got families, The average family size is 2.5, right? Or something like that. Kids, 2.5 kids, and then like parents, whatnot. Okay, so 50 people times 2.5. That's like 150 people I've been in contact with. Oh, great. But I'm working with 7 to 10 people. Okay, well, multiply that 2.5. 7, 10 people, 2.5. That's like 25 more people. That's 175 people in the span of a couple hours that I've just been within close proximity to, just by working one of my shifts. That is complete bullshit. Like, honestly, it's just complete bullshit. Like, for me, it feels like nobody cares. Like, why? Why do we need so many people ordering from the same restaurant? And this is where I don't like fast food, right? Being considered essential businesses or sneaking their way onto the essential business list, right? When you put yourself as an essential business, nobody's gonna order from my pizza fast food chain, right? They're not gonna order from my pizza fast food chain every day of the week. I'm gonna be getting 175 different contacts every single day I'm working. Great, yeah, every single day it's gonna be different people, right? And then those people, they're gonna go, let's say, fast food burger restaurant afterwards. Next day they're gonna go to fast food burger restaurant one because they don't want to have pizza again. Okay, and then after they go to fast food burger restaurant, they don't want to have a burger again. They don't want to have pizza. They just had pizza the other day. They might have some leftover, but they don't really want to eat some leftovers. They don't want to eat burger. So what are they gonna do now? Now they're gonna go to fast food chicken place or something. You're just expanding the amount of radius of people that you're coming into contact with. And it's just, honestly, it doesn't help. It just doesn't help. Especially, like, in the US, we are the only country, aside, like, I have the World Health Organization page open up on my second monitor. We are one of 2 countries to be in double-digit millions of COVID cases. Double-digit millions of COVID cases. The only other country with double-digit millions of COVID cases that are confirmed by the World Health Organization is India. Now, the problem with that is the US is nowhere near as populated as India. India is like the second most populated country on the planet. The United States is not. So, all these essential business bullshit in the United States is really, in my opinion, what's hurting us. Because 175 contacts per shift. And that's not just me, that's every single fast food place. And I think the UK has pretty high COVID cases too. I mean, it's not 22 million like the United States, but hey, 3 million, I'd rather have that than 22 million, okay? And so, what the UK does, and I heard about this when watching a video by a United Kingdom YouTuber. So, they're talking about going into lockdown, and they have to buy about 2 weeks of food before the lockdown, and then during the lockdown, they have to stay in their house and eat their 2 weeks of food. Budgeting, divvying up the rations, just so you can lower the amount of contact for 2 weeks, which is about what they said is the lifetime of like COVID, I think. I'm not a professional in the health or like field, so I don't know these details, but that's what I've heard. And even if it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just reducing contact for that long period of time will help, because it's just so much less contact. But I don't understand why we can't do that. Every one of these stingy fucking fast food chains have to just dip their hands into, oh my gosh, it's COVID time, but like, we still need our money. Fuck off, actually. Like, actually just fuck off. It's not like trying to improve the world's health. Your fast food chain can survive a week or two of not like being open so that we can go get closer to going back to our normal lives, or a closer version of our normal lives. 22.6 million United States confirmed COVID cases on the World Health Organization website as of me making this rant. That is absurd. And I'm going to expand this rant for fast food chains, because I think fast food chains are the big problems here. Restaurants, they're also a problem. I don't think they should be open either during like lockdown periods. They should not be considered essential and whatnot. Only, in my opinion, only grocery chains, food or bank, yeah, grocery stores. Shit, I'm dying. Ugh. Grocery stores, banks, and maybe gas stations, so people can get to the grocery stores and the banks. Those are the only things that I feel should be open during essential businesses, and even then, they should be closed as well during the 2 week period, so we can get rid of COVID. If not get rid of, we could drastically reduce it. The transmission classification the World Health Organization has given to the United States is community transmission. What is community? Community is a bunch of people who live, together. And that's how it's transmitting, according to World Health Organization, based on what they're saying here. I can almost guarantee that that is influenced by the fact that people in fast food restaurants are being in contact with 175 people per day, indirectly and directly. And you think you might be safe getting your curbside. Oh, it's got the sticker. Those stickers are so annoying, by the way. They're so annoying to put on to products. And the worst part is they don't even. What the fuck do the stickers do? They tell you, oh, the people who packaged it in the store didn't open it again after packaging it before they gave it to you at the counter, or they put it into your trunk for you. What the fuck? It's the same people in the store that had to get in to close proximity of your food to put it into the container. I guess it makes sense with delivery drivers. Okay, that makes sense. I can get that because, the delivery driver has to leave the store, and at that point, nobody can confirm whether or not what a delivery driver would do. I mean, people are good people. People are also bad people sometimes. So I get that. That's a pretty significant reason there. But why do we need to put stickers on McDonald's bags when we're picking it up from the drive-thru? Oh, I'm glad that in the 3 seconds, when I'm in a McDonald's drive-thru, for example, if I go to one even, I'm so glad that within the 5 seconds that person put it in the bag, that nobody ripped the bag out of their hand, opened it up, and like touched the wrappers around my burgers. 3 seconds before they got it to my hand. I'm so glad that they decided to make more plastic fucking stickers. The amount of production probably costs to make all these plastic fucking stickers, polluting the world, just to let me know, give me that peace of mind that in those 3 fucking seconds between all the people, having to assemble it, putting it in the bag, 3 seconds it was in the bag, not in my hands, it didn't get touched or opened. What the fuck? It's not helping. It doesn't help. In fact, it makes pollution worse. Like, the amount of more production of these plastic fucking stickers. And you know what happens with these stickers? They just, like the bags themselves, they get littered. Like, you can't stop people from littering. It's just impossible. But now, aside from paper bags that can, eventually decompose, you have these plastic fucking stickers that are never going to decompose. Actually, what the fuck? It's so bullshit. Like, and it just really annoys me, right? Because I want COVID to end. This is absurd. If not end, like, because it might not be physically possible for us to completely stop COVID. I mean, we can't completely stop the flu. The flu happens every year. COVID might end up being a similar thing, but we shouldn't be getting these insane fucking numbers in the United States. So much for being, such a great country, right? We have more than double the second place COVID cases, which is not something to be proud of. And I'll be honest, I can't vouch for other countries, but I'm sure when they do their lockdowns, they don't have no fucking fast food chains just going like, oh, I'm an essential business, so then 175 different contacts can come to my fast food chain. Oh, because that's definitely social distancing. Guys, the 6 feet apart thing, it helps reduce the chance of getting COVID. It doesn't make you fucking immune, okay? It doesn't make you immune. You're still within the proximity of those people. The second you go into a room, you're breathing the same air that they're all breathing. The second you get into a car, you're breathing the same air that everyone else in that car is breathing. Unless people take a shower before, like, right before they get near you, they are not completely, you're not completely safe. That's just how germs work, okay? It's just how it is. And it's just absurd. And I hate the stickers. I hate stupid essential business bullshit with fast food chains. And guys, I'm gonna give you all a tip. If you've been ordering a lot of fast food, I mean, it's not 100% your fault. Like, I'm trying to blame people. It's not anyone's fault in particular. It's a combination of, people being lazy and getting fast food restaurant stuff rather than just making your own food at home where it's safe. It's a combination of corporates being extremely greedy as fuck assholes who don't give a shit about the environment, don't give a shit about people, and just pretend like, some like PR movement. Oh yeah, we're keeping everyone safe. Well, you're not. You're fucking not. You're making it worse. That's how it is. And the government not cracking down on it. Come on. Who, like, since when I was in middle school biology or whatnot in science classes, there are a few things that I learned that people need to survive. That's food, water, and oxygen. It's not food, water, and McDonald's. It's not food, water, and pizza. It's not food, water, and chicken wings from your favorite fast food restaurant. It's not. It's food, water, and oxygen. You get plenty of that at home. You can go to a grocery store, get enough food for a couple weeks, and not have to get into contact with a bunch of people, potentially spreading. And that's the thing, with viruses like COVID, you can have COVID and not even know. It's like, what the fuck? You don't even know if you have it, and you're just getting into contact with people. And you're supposed to quarantine for 14 days afterwards, but it's too late. If you were in contact with 175 people, or people that would eventually reach, that 175 different people, well, you're fucked. And so are they. They might get lucky. You might get lucky. Nobody else gets sick. But once you're unlucky and it does happen, it's too late. And that's the problem. We're not, like, taking this seriously enough. And that's why we have 22 fucking million cases. And it's bullshit. And it just really annoys me. Anyways, I don't want to like keep this rant going on for forever, but these are my opinions. If you agree with them, leave a comment. If you don't agree with them, comment. Let me know your side. I want to like this is something we need to talk about. Like actually, we need to actually objectively look at these kind of things and like see is this actually helping? Is it not? Can we like make it to where it actually does help? Or are there better solutions? And clearly, what we're doing right now is not fucking working. 22 million cases in the U.S. confirmed. Mm-mm. Anyways, guys, Bail's Gaming here. Peace out.